Hello and welcome to another Roguelike demo showcase. I'm back, Peggle. Today we're talking about, you know the drill. Now, great name, first of all. I mean, the first battle is getting people to remember who you are when you're selling something, I think. I don't know, I didn't do that kind of business, I'm just a guy. But it's a cozy-ish game, sort of incremental roguelike progress where you drill. I think that's the drill. You know the drill. So I'm gonna press new game. One thing, and like, I don't know why. Sorry, I had to. One thing. My brain broke. I had to do it. Screen warp scan lines. First of all, the default sliders. I love it, and I'm not even joking. I love it. Like, it's just a great, like, it's like when you're walking to like a half-built building and you walk into the part like behind the front and you see like the fuck. It's like the Homer meme, you know. But anyway, so you can warp it and you can do all this stuff, right? And you can turn up the lines because the current meta is like the CRT effect. I think Battletro, like, they certainly weren't the first to do it, but they popularized it to such an extent that it's everywhere. Anyway, let's just press new game. I think that this level is fine. I think it doesn't ruin anything. Anyway, battery upgrades. So I think you just go until your battery runs out and you get resources, man. It's a chill game. There's copper in this. These are the levels in which you can embark on your journey. I don't know how you control it yet. It's just your mouse? Okay. Well, I got a little guy. That's nice. Can I go get this? And then we will reach capacity. Okay, we're running out of time. We're out of power. Okay. Well, we got some XP and we got some copper. It's an easy life. It's a simple life. Okay, we have added some battery. 3 seconds. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Can I? Mining speed. Mining speed, move speed. We're out of money now. Well, you know what? They said it was a simple and cozy game. I think we just implement simple pathfinding. As soon as we see an ore, we go to the ore. And you know what? I think that the game already has vertical lines. I think I'm honestly just gonna... Okay, escape somehow. Okay, we're gonna close this because I think it works fine as is, man. I don't think you need any of the effects. My inventory is full, so what am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna play Snake and chill here. Well, if the power's out, I hate to do this. If the power's out, how did I get back? You know, is it Gattaca situation? You know, I never had enough for the way back. Critical chance. Iron yield requires maximum mining speed. Any unlocks? Sell value? I mean, that's profit right there. Profit and battery. We need container. Increased backpack brain. Increased, like, what do you call it? Overdrive mode. Yes, man, yes. Something about this is, like, aesthetically, like, inconsistent, but I need a second to figure out which is which. I think here's my problem with it as I just like figuring it out. You have an inconsistency in rectangle like design language. Here, I'll show you, right? When we run out of battery, I'll do my thing. But you see in the top right, my ore, long rectangle, you know, rounded corners, right? Okay, inventory full, but we should mine this anyway for XP. Right, you see rounded, but not like transparent back, right? So like these are the same, and like this is thin, this is a bit thicker, but that's okay because it's got text, right? But this has numbers. And then you have like this, which is, you know, so these two are the same, but this is different. But this is different. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just not sure. Like, but with the game, I feel like you want to stick with the pixel. but this is like, I think it's the same pixel width. There's something is with something is with that. There's something going on there that is like, if it's like here, this screen looks pretty good because I think, okay, I figured out, I think, because technically this is like, it's not perfectly like SVG vector rounded like an image. There is pixels, you can see it there. I mean, it's all pixels. I'm looking at a monitor, but you know what I mean. But here, like, the fidelity of the pixel image inside is much smaller than in the text here, and in this like width here, and in the game as well. You know, the pixel size is smaller. So I think you gotta go with this pixel size in the original, or like go back or something. You gotta consistently do that, because that way I think it makes it just a little bit better. Anyway, we need more. I'm just gonna get way more capacity. Just to start, you know? Yo, wait, we can't do this yet, can we? We can. I didn't know we could. Easy money. It seems I don't really need to stick around for it to be collected. I can just collect it. Level up. I don't know what it means, but level up. Can you upgrade mid thing? Maybe, maybe not. SP skill points. That's from level. Okay, well now we have that. Spawns emerald. Hold left click. Consumes nitro. Now we have a nitro bar. I support 6-7. Yes, man. Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes, sir. Mining damage by 4. I'm gonna do this, and then let's move around a bit faster, and let's keep going. So when you're boosting, you do more damage also. I mean, now we just want more battery so we can use this up, you know? Also, this music is chill. Very rarely is like a chill music actually like sufficiently chill. But this is pretty chill, man. Inventory full. Let's go. That's all we need, man. This would be a great mobile game, 100%. Because you don't need many controls. You could just like point your finger in a direction. It'd be great. It would be chill for sure. Lantern size or like visibility maybe. Okay, we'll send it thusly. How about we just do that just because I like to do it? I want to keep going for a while, man. I mean, 8 minutes and we're getting some decent upgrades already. I wonder if it's the deeper that you go, the higher the odds for some other stuff. Why did the iron just randomly spawn there, you know? I do have to wonder. Ooh. We're mining even without the ability to collect it, bro. We're getting greedy with it. Also, I think our guy is like a little drill is also changing like attributes and look with the upgrades, which is, you know, good. Iron yields. I think this is yield of iron, not, you know, not like anything else. So actually, I don't know if I need to do that. Collection. We need more capacity at this point. That's what we cap out on. More, faster, harder, better, faster, stronger. Iron spotted. Give me that. Your nitro is very generous to the point where you should almost always be using it, I think. Okay, now we're at our optimal. Like everything is sort of adding up at this current moment. Level up. Let's go. Not quite at emerald rate yet, but you know. Okay, we've maxed out our mining damage and our terrain movement penalty and such. 6-7, 60 to 70. Yes, there we go. I wonder if they don't have any other mines. I don't know what else I would do even with a different mine. Also, I think we've been mining out of the same area, so I wonder if there's a benefit to just like following the existing paths. Maybe there's an optimization thing, but right now we've not been like, we've been maxing out our inventory when we can every single time. So okay, I didn't finish that job, that's my bad. Okay, now we're not filling our backpack, so we need to upgrade other stuff. See, look, we literally is optimizing for the variable that isn't completed, you know. So now what do we need? We need more battery. We could certainly do with more movement speed. I don't know if lantern size really helps at all. Zoom in. This is one of those games that you need, I think it would be good on Twitch, because on a recording I'm sort of forced to fill dead air, the perception at least of dead air, you know? Now in general, I wouldn't say I hate cozy games necessarily, not as a matter of principle, right? I think it depends. I think today I was just I was thinking about like, okay, what do I play? I have a few like backlogged, not the website, the concept of like 2 or 3 deadlock videos and like a web game video from stream last time I streamed, which was, you know, I think over a week ago maybe at this point. But the reason I haven't put those up is because the tier list video is now my best video on the channel, just thanks to the yard, I suppose. Other people must have just been searching up the tier list to see if anyone else had done it. Right? And so as a result, I ended up doing very well on that video. And so I think I wanted to go back to the recording thing, because I think the problem is, especially, I mean, this is twofold. Number one, I haven't been playing an insane amount of Deadlock, right? Which is like fine. I love the game. It's just Deadlock is like unlike most other like principles, even like games that have principled wise. Even compared to CS, like I can play one game of CS to end a day. That's fine by 69, by the way. That's fine by me. But then what happens is I can't just play one game of Deadlock. I need to play at least 2 or 3 because I can't. Because like it's just not set. What did I do? Or spawning rate, XP. Yeah, I mean whatever, man. I'm just gonna click what's available. There's mining speed too. I need that so that my boosted drills do more damage and stuff, you know. But anyway, maybe when I'm close to capacity, I shouldn't. Maybe I have the luxury to look for iron instead. I assume iron has a higher yield than copper. I could be wrong. Anyway, this is not that much of a roguelike. There needs to be a separate genre, like a separate title for this genre of game. And like, it's a roguelike, but you like it's only meta progression. You know what I mean? Like the run is not. There's no run here. It's like it's a resource rogue. Like it's a resource. Like I don't know what you rogue resource. There's something to it. I don't know what it is. It's good, by the way. It's fine. I don't have any problem with it. But I think like people like calling this a roguelike is like a disservice to all mining drones. What the fuck? Give me those, man. Give me those. Critical chance. I don't think we need critical chance. I do want to upgrade the star value. Yeah, iron is worth like 5 times. So we gotta. Okay, now we can activate emerald, which I do want. I don't know why. I guess I could turn it off because emerald doesn't make me money, right? Anyone remember this? Is certainly, I think they must have changed this from like back in the day, that you could only get emeralds in Minecraft in extreme hills and it would only spawn in veins of 1. The idea being like you would only really get your emeralds, and emeralds were only really the currency to trade for villages, which were also fairly useless back in the day. So it was like the go-to modded thing for emerald armor and emerald stuff, like of course in addition to their own creation. We do sell them. They're actually worth less than. No, we don't sell them. We just keep them. You just use the same UI for it, which is fine. Okay, now we got mining drones. Yeah, man, sure, mining drones. That's a thing. I guess I'll get crit chance now. I'll keep getting this because I want to see what the drones do. Where's my little guys? Look at that guy. So now I can avoid this little guy. He's doing his. I love. That's one of the things I love about like a fantasy world of tech, is a little tech like little guy, you know. Like I saw a post not too long ago about somebody who was like with the advent of AI, who has not been enamored, like he's lost his ability to be enamored by the like concept of a like AI, like a robot, like the classic question of like, can a robot feel or whatever, that sort of thing. And I just think that is like just such a sign of, I don't know what you would call it, but like I feel like that's the point at which you've gone too far. Like, listen, I'm a like I mean, you know me. If you know me, you know that I'm okay. We gotta spend the emerald also. I forgot about the emeralds being over here. Different thing. I don't really need more yield. But like of the wonders of like a fictional world, for instance, right? About what it lets you like believe, right? The kinds of things that you can literally take your mind to a different place. That's what's wonderful about it. And I think like I feel like that's one of those cases where you've kind of lost the plot if you're doing that to that degree. And I get it, I understand how it, but you're supposed to, that's the kind of impulse that you're supposed to just put away. That's where you're supposed to just go like, yeah, I recognize that these are like, I think this, yo, my drone helped me out on that one, but like it's a stupid conceptualization, and that's not like this is the real world, and that is not the real world. I feel like that should be a pretty common and a normal thing. 250, huh? Crazy mode. Up the yield, why not? Spend money to make money, as they say. But, yeah, it is what it is. I don't know, to be honest, maybe this is my, like, this is where I lose people. I think, like, we already had a, like, bulk. We had slop before AI, obviously. Like, that one, like, everyone knows. But I think a lot of people, like, I'm gonna, where I will lose people is when I say, like, honestly, and this is separate to the conceptualization of, like, infringement of, like, the rights to your material or whatever, right? The copyright concept, which is, like, I mean, that's emergent law, and like there's two, like, on current premises you can't take that's their, like, stuff. On secondary premises, like, whether or not the copyright laws in their current existence actually do any meaningful good to, like, serve the people's interests, like, that's a layer that we can't even really touch on at this. Like, this is not the lecture that you're looking for. Basically, I'm just a guy, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, always up capacity. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I kind of did mean to do that. Also, it's the yield, I realized. That's what they mean by the yield. 1 emerald now equals 2 emerald. I love that for me. Yes, go, my little drone. Go. You know? But anyway, so suffice to say, what I was actually trying to say is that I feel like I kind of like the way AI is right now, because it now creates, to me at least, a much more cleaner demarcation between, like, you can more clearly see the intention behind someone's creative process, or lack thereof, nowadays. Bro, give him half a second. I would have had 1 copper. Because they've used or haven't used AI. Right? Do you get what I mean when I say that? Does that make sense? Because now, if I can tell that something has been written or used by AI, it's like apparent whether or not they care, or like want to look like they care, whichever order of thinking you want to follow on that one. Whether you're more focused on, like, the appearances of the matter rather than the. Did my drone just die? Why did he passed on? You get what I mean? Like, it's sort of revealed to the world what people care about on, like, broader and individual scales. Also to you, I feel like. And this I think is, like, one of those, like, there are some people who are genuinely AI poisoned, and I don't blame them for it, but I think it means that they can't engage with the dialogue because they've lost a plot on that specific instance. You know what I mean? Drone inventory. Okay, well, we're going for drone inventory. If they can get their own shit, then there's less game for a beast like me to play. We'll max out battery, we'll max out inventory, and then I think we'll do the rest after that. Iron yield is not that useful because, like, we don't get that much iron, bro. I hate to be that guy. I can't go to a different mine anyway. I could profit max. If I could turn copper off and just max out drones, maybe that would be a play. I don't know. Well, you get my point. If you follow your drone around as it currently stands, then, like, your efficiency is off the charts, right? Also, I got another drone. I just realized that's what I was doing. Oh. Oh, yes. Like, this, the pixel aesthetic of your game here is, unironically, it's perfect. What really makes it work is the layered, like, foreground, background, and the shadows of it. It genuinely looks great, in my opinion. So I think, like, if you lean into that look with your UI as well, like, right now you've sort of, I wouldn't call it placeholder, I would call it, like, bog standard. If you want to level it up, you do that. You make it feel like it belongs alongside this look, and I think you've got a winning formula on your hands. You know? Increase yield as far as we can, bro. Amp that shit. I mean, it costs nothing to do it. Simple logic. But anyway, like, as I was saying, like, some people are certainly, like, justifiably poisoned by AI. Because I think this is the, like, demarcation, is that if you're a very art person, then it's done nothing but, like, defile the medium and the passion with which you have existed, right? I think that's like literally if you're a creator of, like, things with artistic value, which is most things, even if you, like, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder or whatever, but you get what I mean. Up that yield. Max that fucking yield. Crit chance doesn't help me. The only thing I want, max drones, drone inventory. They make their own fucking money from now on. You earn and you keep. Yo, we're gonna get the iron mines and 2 more upgrades, bro. I didn't realize that was what that meant. Once we get to the iron mines, it's the fucking big leagues, bro. Movement penalty does not bother me. Right now we're cleaning up house. So I'm excited that, and honestly, I would say this is right about the time where people will be like, okay, I'm getting tired of the copper mines. You've got a fairly good progression from A to B at the moment. I haven't, you know, obviously we haven't yet gotten further than that, but you get what I mean. Now you could spice things up by introducing other stuff to do in the mines for sure, but given that it's like under a minute of action, this is sort of fine. You know, I don't have a problem with it really. Like, it's simple, but it's not like a huge issue, I would say. Yes, barely made it. Barely made it. How about that? I'm saving my emeralds on this instance. So I know I could go to another one, but you know, let's give the copper mines one final hurrah. We have mined them out, basically, you know. Alright, they ain't got shit to give to us no more. Can I? That detour is gonna lose us. If I could give you another small suggestion, another Minecraft-esque suggestion. Right now, you just get XP when you, like, destroy stuff, right? You have to make it spawn XP like in Minecraft. The way that you've already got it spawning items here. So, because the collecting XP sound is so satisfying in Minecraft, you gotta add it here, man. Like, I'm not saying rip off the whole flow, but you know what I mean, man. It's so good. The one detour lost us that ore, bro. It's that simple. Up the count. Now we can go new prestige. That's what they're calling it these days. We're max on the weight capacity. We're gonna be pretty close to max on battery as well. Sure, I'll up ore spawning rate. Cheap ass upgrade that I haven't been upgrading. Movement penalty, but more ore, bro. More ore. and more importantly, profitable ore. So what is SP supposed to do? I assume at some point it'll actually be relevant to a beast like me. Ooh, now we're struggling to make capacity, but given that this shit's worth 5 times as much as copper, like, we got no problem with this. Gold! Holy shit, we fucking found gold! Holy fuck. Actually, we're gonna make capacity pretty easily because I got a bunch of drones doing this shit. Yeah, if you could finish that job for me, and then I can maybe we can get this one. Maybe. Oh, come on, little guy. Where my drones dying? Well, they're passing on as we speak. It's fucked up. Okay. Oh shit. More inventory. Collection radius. Not my problem. I'm gonna put it that way. Not my problem. What do I do with my skill points? I would like to know. With money, I can't help but just believe that I want to put my money into money. You know what I mean? You know? Not to cause commentary on the nature of investment itself, I'm just sort of saying shit. Come on, little guy. Now you should add like an... Oh, you do! I was literally, as I was saying it, I was like, you should add a little glinting animation to the ore. You do have it, bro. But it's like a sheen thing, rather than like a kira type situation. You know what I mean? Like the twinkle. It's not a twinkle, it's a sheen. It's got a little twinkle, actually, now that I'm looking at it closely. See, look at that. You got details, bro. Help me out here. You're mining the wrong fucking thing. Useless ass. Ooh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Maxed out on battery, bro. I'm just getting some upgrades. Just farming up some stuff. Yo, so this was what unlocked this? So we got fucking lasers, bro. 2,000! Now we're moving up in the world. We got sapphire gems. Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn them off until I get drone inventory. And then once I get drone inventory, because we don't have lasers yet. So we're gonna balance what we can see, you know? Also, I like that we can just turn off ore. Imagine you could do that. You walk into a quarry. You're like, today I feel like we should mine for some other... You know, I'm just gonna deactivate the spawner for my ore. What the fuck is the explosive crystal, bro? What? It doesn't do... What, does it do anything? It just exploded? That's it? Well, that's fine, I suppose. Maybe here if I like... Yeah, it damages the other ones. I assume that's more useful when there's a denser or we get like more capacity. Right now it just sort of helps me out a bit, but like... Help me out here, bro. Any ore? Any ore? Any? One. We need some ore density in this house, bro. Some ore density. Ooh, we're almost there. Crystal explosion radius, huh? If I up the crit chance quite a bit, we might get interesting, you know. We might get interesting. Also, I definitely should be doing this. That seems like the ROI on that would go crazy. Especially given that we're upgrading our region, you know. Anyway. When your drones actually help you out, it's huge. But that's why I want them to get their own inventory. I want them to live their own life, you know. These fucking I can't be hanging on my coattails this whole time, having to bring back resources all the way here. Or just be helping me out, you know. They gotta live their own lives. They gotta get their own resources. The money will still come back to me, of course, though. But I suppose that's the kind of thing that I can't avoid. We're not playing like a life simulation. We're just sort of chilling. There we go. Just at the end there, some good funding, some good resource. I guess I could pretty sure start upgrading my iron yield also. Get some mining boost. My 4th drone. That's 2,000. Huh? I guess it's a lot because they gotta do their own thing. So I suppose if we want to start getting lasers, we got to at least turn them on to get 20 of them. Was the gold just spawning right next to us? Good spawn, bro. Good spawn. I think. Listen, this is probably a darkly true statement for a lot of you as well. I feel like everyone is like chasing some sort of high, like whatever you want to call it. Like that's sort of how life works, right? Is that, you know, you find something that gives you something and you go for it, you know? I suppose it's just the way you describe it that might... Also, I would like a resource breakdown of what I have. I can just, like, cancel my mining early? That was not what I meant to do. Okay, well, I'm glad that we had that now. Lasers. Now we can figure out what the lasers are, at least. At least we know. Unlock a speed boost. Well, shit. Zam. I'm just gonna click some of that stuff. We'll get going on it. We'll get moving on it. Yo. How do I use a laser? Where are my oh, the lasers are like from above. They laser them. I think that's what it is. At least I'm not activating them. I think they just shoot at whatever's like near me. I'm very impressed with how non-obtrusive the music is here. Like, do you know how easy it is when you're making a game to either have the music be so bad that like I would rather not have it and mute it, or be like too distracting? You know what I mean? It's so easy for that sort of thing to happen. But you avoided that mess, which I think is very cool of you. Moments right during disaster, not even before. Mid-disaster moment. Increased laser damage. Lasers don't seem like that cool, I'm not gonna lie to you, but... Gain 1 laser. So now you're talking my language. I said, do you speak my language? Okay. Plus 30. Huge, huge. That's a money maker right there. I'm just pressing buttons. I want to get to the gold mines and then end right there. We'll do one run in the gold mines, because I think after that we're gonna be like, we're literally, you know the drill. We're gonna be in the mines. It is that simple. Me and the boys just digging holes. Yo, the explosive chain, perhaps? Yo. That's just fun. I would like them to start bigger, but I guess that's what the point of the upgrades are for. That's what the point of the mask is. What happened to Dream? Is he still around? I feel like everyone went through mass psychosis. Then again, I feel that I was gonna say during COVID. That's kind. Yeah, I was gonna say like, yeah, bro. Everyone went through mass psychosis during COVID. It was called like COVID, bro. COVID was the mass. Like it was the event. That's what that was what it was, man. So like that makes sense to me, at least. Yeah, we're not gonna get to this today. I think unfortunately we can't get to this today. So I'm gonna just spend him and maybe get some laser maxing. Buy some stuff, get some sapphires now, have some fun with it. Now we're just getting shit. I would like the lasers to be a different color. White's too boring. Make them like purple, make them red, make them green, in fact. I am loving Metal Gear right now. I understand what, you know? Kojima-sama I kneel and other such stuff. It's gonna be one of those like dives into an author situation. Although he really did give Snake a great ass in MGS2, man. I'm still playing through it, so no spoilers. But like he did not need to go that hard on his ass. But I guess his ass is what made the hard on. Is that I'm trying to make that joke? It didn't really work out. But you get what I'm trying to say. At least you understand the principle of my joke, if nothing else. How? Can I sort by like cheapest possible upgrade? Can we max out our lantern size? I don't know what is that supposed to. I'm not sure if it really helps me, but sure, man, sure. Lantern size. I guess I can see on my whole map now. Moneymaker. This is basically the equivalent of a lo-fi game. Lo-fi drilling to relax and study along to or whatever. It's one step away from an idle game, which is fine. In fact, I kind of wish it was an idle game now that I think about it. Like cookie clicker style, where like you start out doing stuff and then eventually, you know, your stuff is done for you. Maybe that's what the drones are for. And eventually I could just like press start and have my shit make money for me. I didn't get my fucking iron. Help. They fucked me. They fucked me. Gold yield, huh? I think we can probably make it to the next region. Probably. The lasers are way better than I thought. They might be better than the drones, I think. Because they go across map, you know? They get everything. You just walk around and get stuff. Now we're fucking talking. Now the map is starting to look alive, man. And I'm just getting stuff all the time. That's the dopaminergic dream, right? That's why we're here. Like the map is now I can increase my inventory 100%. Because though I could have certainly gotten 30 more. Simple choices for a beast like me. I'm thinking gain 1 laser and increase laser width. Laser piercing. I'm not sure they do piercings with lasers actually. Well, it depends on which piercing, I suppose. I don't know. It seems kind of an interesting concept. I didn't know that it wasn't like having your ears pierced as a guy was like supposed to be an uncommon thing, because it's pretty common. And maybe it's like a regional thing, but like where I'm from, it was like that was just a thing that happened, man. Like I have my ears pierced. It's just a thing. And then now certainly I think my archetypal like situation, like I think I'm trying to, you know, get there anyway. I would have probably done it, but I think it would be way more intimidating to do it as an adult, having never done it, than to have already done it and basically already be at that stage, you know? Like I can't say it really is like a scary principle or concept, is it now? Dink. They destroyed it, I think, but, you know, it's none of my business. Maxed out iron yield, bro. Yes, fucking sir. Maxed out iron yield, maxed out sapphire yield. I mean, we get another laser. Lasers can't get inventory, but lasers can be cool as fuck. Now, if you could, I appreciate what you've done. I feel like you got a good base here. If you wanted to make this into a different sort of like vibe, you could certainly do a lot by like roguelikeifying your map a lot more. It's possible. I don't think you need to, but if you want to spec into a different style, it would be within your like your remit, I think, to do so. Like, with the way this laser controls, with the laser, with like the drones and anything, you could easily turn this into like a fighting enemies type of game. Which you don't have right now, right? You could turn this into one of those pretty... What are these little gaps, man? Confusing me. Yep, I'm gaining my laser. And other such cool things. Yeah, it's gonna be in inventory, 100%. Like, the thing is, doing it this way is also making it harder for me to... So let me see what's cheap. That was cheap. Send it, man. I don't really... I'm just chilling at this point. Holy shit, the lasers. I might go on an iron only quest and see how much fucking money I make, dude. That might be awesome. Dude, now this game is cooking big time now. Now that random shit's happening all the time, my neurons are activated, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling alive. You know, it was so chill before, and yet. And fucking yet, bro. I'm mining things just for the fucking fun of it. Oh, XP. Yes, this is where I want to be in my life. I don't even need more mining speed. What would I do with it if I had it, you know? some gold in my inventory, some money in my bank, Pepsi bottle, Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn. Pretty sure that guy's from New Zealand, not Australia. The damn. We don't really say damn. It's not one of the ways that we say those. Holy shit, more gold. Can I get it before my inventory fills up from everything else? I can. I fucking can. Oh yeah. Gold's 20 per, man. That's ridiculous. It's ludicrous. No wonder the profits are so crazy later on. Infinite piercing on lasers. Again, maybe not. Because you can't only get sapphire, you have to get the base resource. So that's one of those situations where you're just not gonna get it, you know? Cooldown maxing. Easy for you to say. Okay, now turn them all off, all on iron. We're making the money. We're making the most money we've ever made. We're maxing out our 280 kilos. Oh, this is the fucking life, man. You just walk into it. Oh, boom. Doing this on a controller with rumble would kind of hit as well, I think. Oh fuck. Real seconds have been lost here. Gold! We made it! Our inventory got filled. Yes, man. Yes! 2K. Straight up 2K. Max out mining speed now. And get some magnet in us. Compass. Rarest all pointer! I gotta start getting these fringe ones because they'll let me use my SP in ways I didn't think I could, you know? It's awesome. Okay, well, fuck it, man. Now that I have a compass, we have a direction to go. Well, first of all, I can't ignore this. Oh, yes. And this. But, like, gold is so worth it that it's ludicrous to me not to just go. Maybe we'll get some diamonds also. Great job on the sound effects as well. Whether you made it or you used it, you know, it doesn't really matter, you know. Sometimes the most skilled way you can do something is to be a good, you know, purveyor of choice. More gold. Oh, you can reach the bottom, bro. I did not even know. Pretty good, man. We're making real money here. Maxed out speed as well. Because I think speed was our issue there, really. Oh, yes. If this scratches an itch for you, then, I mean, listen, I'll tell you to check it out at the end of the video anyway. But, like, I think this will scratch an itch for some people. 100%. Bam, bam, bam. Yes, inventory full. The message you left to see. I recognize I got my compass on the second part, but you know, we made our money. What do I care? Consistent payout. As easy as you can get it. Hold on. Unlock pickups that up your battery? I mean, that doesn't help me that much because we don't need more battery, to be honest with you. We kind of need more inventory capacity, if anything. We are cleaving through this shit. But I will take the battery pickups, man. And now I can understand why you might want to upgrade immediately once you're full and you have nothing else to do but gain XP, but why would you waste your time? You know, there's a gold up here. It was hidden by your shit, but your shit unhides itself when I'm under it. Very smart. Very smart. Nice. Give me that. It's nice that the world sort of slowly opens up to you. It's a welcome way to do things. And now with extra time, I feel like I should go for the golds, you know? Just grab 3 seconds here, grab 3 seconds there. My capacity is gonna get filled up by my drones anyway, and my lasers. Yeah, inventory full, bro. Fuck it, upgrade now. We set the time. The time is no longer important to us. Maxed out collection radius, maxed out everything. I'm just gonna press upgrades as I see it. Inventory, and if not, upgrades. Holy shit, we excavated the whole area. Now we have to re-excavate it. We moved on to a new quarry, perhaps. Give me that real quick. Cheers. Just a drive-by collection before we go for the gold, bro. There's no more gold on this map. Because it's pointing to old iron instead. In that case, bro, fuck it. We'll just collect this shit. And there we go. No wasting time at all. Now the resources can deadass just keep flowing. In the ignite boost, it just seemed cool. I had to click what seemed cool to a beast like me. Oh, we might be able to just get the infinite lasers. Infinite piercing lasers could be a fucking vibe, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. Long ass video. Long ass video. I'm too addicted to this game. Every upgrade just makes the game feel more fun. So why wouldn't I want to do it this way? We fucking turned purple. Damn. Give me the gold. It's that easy, man. It's that fucking easy. Did not mean to click that, but sure. Yeah, we can make it there, man. We can make it there. Just send it. Upgrades of our capacity right now. It's a sapphire and gold world. We can choose to be selective in what we mine for. Because half the world's being mined for us. We can choose to just mine what we want to mine, you know? I don't even really want all the iron that I'm getting, but I'll get it anyway. If anything, it's a battle to get the sapphire before and the gold before I run out of space. I mean, that's a evolution if I've ever seen one. 1.3? Say no more. There is no gold in this map. Oh well. That means more sapphire, bro. I wonder if I'm going selectively for sapphire, if I can even complete. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh yeah. That's just a lot of fun to do. I reckon we can do it, bro. Oh, whatever. Let's just fill up our capacity and then go. Show me 2K. Show me infinite piercing on the laser. Fuck yes. Lines up, but just something to max out, bro. The infinite laser piercing is just gonna add so much. Oh, I can't wait. And you know what? Maybe we can just go for the drone inventory. That might even be the move in this day and age. I should be farther than the arrow if I'm doing anything really. More gold. Wait, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? No, some of the gold didn't get picked up. Oh well. Tragic. That's what you call it is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm thinking it's emerald time, bro. I'm thinking it's emerald time. And now we exclusively hunt emeralds. We're like 3 trips away from doing it. When the objective of the game just like changes scope completely, man. That's when you know it. That's when you know it's a different level. I'm just saying shit like inventory full, bro. Like 808. And we're going for this, so our money is gonna have to go towards, I don't know, some shit like this. The gold mines. Okay, before we go to the gold mines, maybe I should just farm up some 0% movement penalty emeralds real quick. It might be the move. You know, no money, just emerald. Holy shit. Oh, that was erotic. 100%. You can't convince me it wasn't. I saw what I fucking said. So many emeralds, bro. Don't fuck with me, just give me one more. Blah, blah, blah. I need a hit. It's fun to pretend that you're addicted to something. Can I say that? As a guy who's not that addicted to like anything, clueless voice, I'm not addicted to anything. But like I wouldn't describe it as any of the problems in my life for sure. Like, I mean, come on. And then you can give me that one. The world is full of people with, not full of, but within it contains people who are struggling with much more serious problems than I. But, you know. Principally, what I mean to say there is, first of all, drones have their own fucking inventory. And now, don't need it anymore. Go to the gold mines. Give your run on the gold mines. Holy shit, wait. Do we get diamonds in here? Can I see the Oh my god, I can see the diamonds. Oh. And now we're a kid again. Now we're a small fish in a big pond, as it were. And now I need the seconds. I need that upgrade for the battery because I need more time. More diamonds, please. We may be able to scrape by our inventory. It's possible. No, it's not possible, but it's close. It was pretty close. Reasonably close. I would describe it as reasonably close. But what did I need? I needed the, this. 100% I needed that. I could just play this for hours. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna keep playing. Fuck it, what do I care? Yo. Okay, now with that, if that gives me 15 seconds, there's no shot I can't complete my fucking inventory. There's more diamonds? Like, I'm making money profit. I mean time profit. My money is obviously up. We're taking the resources of the land and using it to get more resources from my land type shit. But like, we're making time profit. We're not even going under a minute. Like, this is ludicrous behavior from a beast like me. Also, when it said drone inventory, does it, let me see this drone pick it up. What does it mean that drones have their own inventory? I just assumed that they could also pick up the stuff that they destroyed and like add their own little inventory or whatever. Now that I think about it, like, it doesn't make that much sense for it to be that way. Inventory full, bro. Look at the money we're making. Look at the fucking money we are making. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We're upgrading this stuff. Like nitro. Anything else a beast like me might want to purchase real quick? Max out the XP boost as well. I mean, we can't zoom out on this tree, which is one thing I would like to do. But it's also nice to just be able to see how far you've come, you know? Can I max out everything on the tutorial, I wonder? On the demo, I mean, the demo. What is that? Oh, it's nitro boost. Well, first things first, give me this. So I can run it this way. Okay, that was the only diamond. When they explode the explosive, I should get the boost anyway, man. You kind of robbing me of my opportunity to be able to do it. In my opinion. Now I feel like a pigeon eating food, bro. 20% also ain't shit, but we did just unlock that ability. So it may not be that, like, expansive, you know? Just I wouldn't see it as that. It would be nice if gold was as plentiful as this, but I don't think it is. I don't know if it would be nice, although it is useful in some computer contexts, so maybe that's worth it. I think it's a gold yield sort of day, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yes it is. What's the rate of upgrade? Reasonable enough for me to at least consider continuing even further. Oh shit. The mines have been refreshed with harder to dig through stuff, but it's okay, because it'll just take me a little longer, because I got time on my fucking side, bro. Okay, now it's meaningfully better for me to go through existing paths on my search to resources. So 2 diamonds inside. Also, I was complaining about not being able to see how many things I had. It was right up there. Guys, I may be stupid, but that's okay. You still love me, right? Parasocial to non-existent fans. I'm always afraid to say something like that because it's one of those situations in which everything on the internet lives forever, and I can easily see like some clip getting taken so out of context, and you know, my career is over. Not that I have one yet, of course, but yeah. What do you think I've been doing this for? Genuinely, I've been a because I technically started, by technically I mean like I actually started uploading YouTube videos in like 2016. Just by virtue of it existing, I've been around more. Now, here's the funny thing about starting this as a like kid, essentially, right? Old enough to be on YouTube, by the way. It looks like camera administrating. I was conscientious enough to be that kind of person, even as a youth, right? When I thought about the concept of being a YouTuber or whatever. What the hell? There's a fucking civilization down here. This has been mined in a. So wasn't my inventory supposed to be full? How am I still? How am I this far above capacity? Was I meant to discover this? It's fucking unknown era. Also, my inventory just keeps filling. I feel like I broke the game. Dev, was this meant to happen? Can I just pick up everything on the map? If so, fuck it, I'll do it. What happens when the compass has nothing to point to? Does my game just crash? Null pointer type situation. This is scratching a different sort of itch, you know? This is the power simulator itch being scratched right now. Oh yes, brother. Oh yes. Yeah, my inventory just keeps filling up, bro. I don't think this was intended. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I was not supposed to be able to carry this much immediately. That's fine. I like it. I like being able to do this. The final gold. No, there's two more. There's a few more. Over 1,000. Heavy ass system. Maybe my drones each have one, and this is actually just like how it works mathematically. Yeah, there's no more. We cleared the whole of everything. There's nowhere for us to. We've conquered every land. What is a man to do when he is everything and still feels nothing? What is a man? You know, a miserable. Yeah, you get the quote. I'm sure. Yeah. Anyway. Yep, we made 30,000 fucking bucks. Yep. That was definitely intended. We have so much money. Now it's all gone. Actually, we can genuinely we could max out everything here. Now that I'm seeing how cheap all this stuff is, we could max it all out. I might just do it. This video is gonna be a nightmare to upload as well, but honestly at this point I don't fucking care. I'm gonna do it. One long ass video for the road, bro. Fuck it, man. Excavate. I'm gonna get my money up first. Actually, that's probably like. Let me get out of here real quick and get my 0. Let's get the emeralds first. Actually, since we're gonna do that anyway, actually, now that I think about it, this is actually a good idea, because then I can go on the lower rank and get my emeralds anyway, which I'm not sure if you thought about how that was gonna work, you know. I mean, seemingly we have infinite inventory space. Let's see if that happens again, by the way. If it does, I will 100% be doing it again, like I did last time. Why wouldn't I? How's everyone doing, man? Are there any fellow Gen Z in the audience? How do you... If you don't have, like... I don't know how else to say this, man. Is the world, like, okay? I don't think it is, but, like, I feel like we all have different ideas for why we don't think it is. Then again, I suppose I'm describing the method with which people come to conclusions about sort of the ultimate philosophical question about what is a good life and how do we live it, which is sort of like people spend their whole lives selling an answer to that question, thinking of an answer to that question, you know. So maybe it's not so bad after all. Inventory full, but as I can see, I continue to make the money. So clearly somewhere your system is bugged out here. I'm not gonna upgrade my inventory until I max out everything else, because I have a weird feeling as soon as I upgrade my inventory, the game's gonna be like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be, and then I won't be able to do it after that. So I'll be upgrading everything else, which is cool. I wonder if I'll get a cute little message for finishing everything that exists in the game. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. But yeah, I mean, genuinely, like, sometimes this is not a diss on the game. This is genuinely like, sometimes you just want to, like, mentally sit back and do nothing and just, like, click on the thing in front of your screen. This is fulfilling that urge for me. I don't want to think. I don't want to optimize that much. A little bit I do, because it's like, it's hard-coded in my brain to do some optimizing, unfortunately. But like, apart from that. It's weirdly rhythmic as well. It's just very satisfying to destroy all this stuff and pick it up and collect it. You know? It's the same reason Minecraft works for me sometimes. I say sometimes nowadays, obviously back in the day it worked every time. So we are farming XP. We're doing this, of course. A moment of peace. Also, no doubt the tracks have been repeating. It's nice to have a bit of variety in it, man. It's similar, but none of it's the exact same. Some games, genuinely, like 20 minutes in, hearing the exact same track on loop, I feel like I'm going fucking insane. So it's nice to have some variety. Now you might say, but Battlefield has it. Battlefield is maybe one of the best single soundtracks of a game, like, and it's one tune just like revamped in different contexts. So like, I don't want to hear it from you, basically is what I'm trying to say. We're gonna make so much fucking money, it's gonna be disgusting. Dude, you can make this, with this core of a game, you can make it again, but just make it in space about something else. Or you can just make a space level of a mining asteroids, bro. Looking good, looking pretty good. So for this I'll need a lot, but don't worry, we're gonna get a lot. Should I just like pause it and then like keep playing and then let you know? But it's been an hour and 20 anyway, so if you want to see it, like, I could have been pausing and cutting it out, but at this point, fuck it, bro. At this point, you're gonna see the whole fucking journey. You know the drill. What do you think they called it this for a reason, bro? It's because you know the drill. First things first. Beast let me go for the diamonds. You know what? I might just systematically drill like from the top down. Just do a snake-like loop. See all the sites there are to see. Did you know? This is. Do you ever have this horrible realization that the things you want to, like some of the dreams that you have, you don't even know if you could dream those dreams? You know what I mean? Does it make sense what I'm saying? Like, you want something, but then you sort of like, you say no to it, like in inadvertent ways, you know? It's like someone, and this isn't really me, like, it would be nice, I'm sure. Someone is like, I really want to be like lean, jacked, and like shit as fuck. Or whatever, like I'm trying to, well, lean and jack also, like, I don't know, maybe there's optimizing for different variables. But you get what I mean, right? Like, and then when it comes down to like, okay, but to get to point B, if you desire point B, to get to it, you have to make these choices. And then you don't make those choices. It's like, I would say it's me with Japanese, except like I make small steps here and there, right? But like, certainly, I think if I've been, and this is like a lot of people, this one will probably like hit too close to home. I'm sure like weebs have been saying, like if you're a weeb, you've probably been saying like I should just learn Japanese. And then you don't learn Japanese because you're just there. Like if you had spent a little bit of, if you had just put a little bit of effort into doing it, like all this time that you've been saying that you wanted the end result of having done it, you know? But I think then you would have had it by now. But I think like you don't, like me and a lot of other people, I think maybe we can relate here, is that like you just don't go through with the process of it at some point. Maybe, listen, maybe there's like maybe I'm conflating issues here, but like to want something and then do it, like even if you extend this to a different level of like having it work this way, if you're like I want to do this and then doing it isn't as good as wanting to do it, I don't know, it just kind of sucks, man. Does anyone else get this? Is anyone else like an hour 26 minutes into a YouTube video of a guy with 260 subscribers like thinking these thoughts? Is this just fucking me? Am I the only guy in the world? I'm beginning to think that sometimes. I do also sometimes dream about apocalypse situations in which I'm forced to lock in, 100%. But I think, I don't know, I think I might just never lock in. Ironically, this is me locking in, recording YouTube videos of a drill. You know the drill? Am I right? Developer, are you watching this? Are you still watching this? I mean, if it's your game, someone has to watch it, bro. Might just say. I'm not even reaching them to destroy them, bro. Making a cool, calm, crisp, collected 50k. I'm out of upgrades, bro. You didn't make enough upgrades for me. But you know what time it is now. Now it's time to go to the copper mines. Turn on Sapphire and embark. I might say why turn on Sapphire, because it's faster, bro. I mean, look at this. This is ludicrous. What we've done here is ludicrous. Turns out inventory, I'm still collecting it, bro. And I've been on turbo this whole time. I would just like to point that out. So we have not stopped boosting. What? Explode, bro. What the fuck? Oh, see now this is like when you're playing Elden Ring and you go back to an area you've like long since surpassed on level and power, and you just absolutely fucking rinse the like soldiers of Godwin or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. Like this is what that feels like, man. Oh yeah. That's my fucking Sapphire. Send it one more time, we'll be done. The victory lap. Oh, do you see that shit, bro? Vein miner type shit. So I'm pretty sure vein miner, or at least modern implementations of the same concept, I think they'd give it to you in your inventory sometimes, which is probably better. But you know, it's so much more fun to just see it all drop. I'm just saying it like I understand it in my soul. Cleared. Simply cleared. I can't afford them. What? These things go crazy. 50% laser critical fucking hit chance. What the fuck? Half my lasers crit, bro. How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Shout out Central C. I don't know where that came from, but well, I guess I just said it came from Central C, but I don't know like I don't know what he's talking about in that concept. But you know what, Central C, I don't know if you have a point or not, but I support your right to say it. I'm nothing if not principled. Let's say it that way. Three minutes on the clock, bro. They definitely did not mean for this to be this way. I'm just gonna say it. There's no way the developer was like, yep, everything on the map. But seems that it actually I think is possible for me to get to the next level, if there is such a thing. So I'm curious, man. I don't have anything left to say, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. The game is everything I want to say has been said about the game. I could talk about my life, but you know, it's sort of a faux pas. I wouldn't call it a faux pas. I would call it like a tactical misstep in a lot of situations, especially where there's nothing to prompt it. You know. Max speed could be a bit faster. I guess I'm just saying that. Oh, the misery. Clean 1.9k, although as we know, it probably won't be enough, right? But that's okay, because we're gonna get there anyway. We're gonna get to the diamond only zone. I want to see what they have above diamond, bro. That's what I do want to see. Oh, that was fucking beautiful what just happened in front of me. Just some cleanup. More satisfying when I do it this way. Give me that. Need that. Give me this. I can't even see them and they destroyed. It's that beautiful. We're so close, man. We're so close. Once that's done, we'll have this, we'll have everything. The game will thank me for doing this. I'm looking for some sense of internal happiness, but I'm outsourcing it to an external source which will only dampen and lengthen my issues. But don't worry about all that, bro. Look at all these fucking resources. Your effects for destroying stuff is also very satisfying, I will say. It's like vacuuming now that I think about it. You're making the rounds. Of course, when I vacuum though, I do a double pass, but it is what it is. That's just that's my visual and opinion based. I don't put my glasses on when I vacuum because like why would I? But also like I can't see the floor very clearly without my glasses. So it's sort of like a technical failure to be doing it that way when I say it. Thank you for playing the demo version! We're done. There is no mines beyond the gold mines. We have defeated your demo, sir. If we fucking did it. Now, if you could have given me a Steam achievement, it would have been nice, but you know what? That's okay. I have my soul's achievement. You know the drill. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check it out yourself. See if you can get to where I got to in a quicker time. Under an hour and a half. You beat me. Yeah. Enjoy.